Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I'm just having a day. I'm not going to say either way. But bad news. My traffic, I swear. My Maxima, my golf green hair pig is not good. Okay, and I told you in that video, I said, well, if something goes on, you know, that was just a temporary thing for it, and if something was to go on, that I was, you know, was going to be able to keep an eye on it, and I'm glad that I did. Well, now, reason being is that new growth, that bigger growth, died. Now also, and I'll go back to the video and show you, I didn't realize this was rot. Okay, this was, and sorry about the lighting here again, my lighting is bad. The rot moved down and of course took out the growth. So now I'm not so pleased with this growth. As you can see, it also appears to have some rot over here. So I'd say I'm going to have to cut this off because, yeah, it's rotten, and I want to try to save the rest of the plant. If when I cut it, it doesn't have fusarium, because this will be another telltale thing that we can do to find that out. Also, that other little growth that was over here failed as well. And see, that seems to be the consensus of this plant, which could also be another sign of fusarium, is that eyes everywhere on this plant that have popped have failed. You see that? Every place that has a possible place that an eye could have came out of has failed. So I'm definitely even more worried and concerned about this plant. Yeah. So, and the roots stayed a little more moist than they should have, because they still had moss connected to them. So that didn't help things along inside the pot as well, because there's still moss up in there. So it kept the roots and things a little too moist as well. So, but right now, my best case scenario is I got to do something with that growth, but I'm going to go here where this was already divided, and I'm going to cut this. I want to see what this shows. Okay, so this is a sharp tool. And it's clean, you guys. Yeah, it's clean. I know with that stupid light it's hard to see, but that is clean. So you don't get any more definitive than that. That is clean. Now it does look, you know, it looks a little brown, not really purple. It looks brown on the bottom of that, which could be rot. So we could be dealing with rot throughout this plant. I'm not sure. Don't really know, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my cinnamon paste mix and go ahead and seal up that wound, because we definitely don't want anything else getting to that. It doesn't, this plant's got enough issues. I really hated to cut it. Let's go. We're gonna go with alcohol. And like I said, this is 91%, but I had to buy a 51% bottle to put it in. And I'm going to spray my knife. And for good measures, because it's alcohol, I'm going to torch it. The alcohol should burn. Didn't burn too much, though, did it? And a couple times. My torch is about fuel. I actually just had my husband put fuel in it, so I don't know why. It's so now we have to do something with this growth, because that has moved. That has it was only to like right here, and it did come down all the way, and it did take off that and like I said, I'm not fond of how this right here looks. So I'm afraid we're just gonna have to take that whole nubbin off. I don't want to, but I really don't. We don't have much choice. So but it's clean. It is definitely clean as well. So actually, the way I cut it, I left I'm sterilizing it again. The way I cut it, I left a little nubby stick up there. It's not going to do anything, so I'm just going to go back and remove it. And we'll put the paste on it as well. Like I said, I wanted that whole lead off there because of that rot and stuff. So you can't leave it on there. It was moving, so I'm gonna get some more of my cinnamon paste. Put on there so that nothing comes out there. And now what we're just going to do is we're going to leave this plant sit. We're going to set it on top completely of the medium, and we're going to wait for an eye to pop. So like I told you, this is not a long-term solution for this plant, but this is how things are going to go from here with it, because I've got to try to get enough energy out of this plant to put out an eye that's going to continue to grow and put out roots. So I'm not going to water this plant or nothing. I'm going to leave it sit now and try to push a growth and push roots. I'm just going to leave it sit under lights. It's under my grow lights, but it's not under real hot. It's real high light, but enough that it should start its processes going. So but we'll come back to this plant again and see what happens from there. So with that said, I appreciate all you beautiful people stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all, till we meet again.